What is up, guys? It's Eddie P here with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 different pairs of retro Jordans that you can still find at retail prices or even lower than retail online on different websites. Um, if you're like me, you've been spending the holidays looking for Jordans or sneakers in general, either for yourself or for a gift, and obviously the retro Jordans sell out almost immediately the day they're released. But I found a few different pairs of retro Jordans, 5 different pairs of retro Jordans that are still sitting on some websites, available in a couple different sizes. So we're just gonna go through those, and maybe you guys can find a pair that you've been looking for, or a pair that interests you, and pick it up before it sells out. So just to get started, we're gonna look at this Jordan 3 retro that you guys can see, the same one that was in the thumbnail. This is first off at the Hibbett Sports website, hibbett.com. It's a unisex shoe, so it shows the men's and women's sizes there next to it. It's the Jordan 3 Retro, the Fire Red Chicago colorway. Awesome colorway, an awesome shoe in general. The Jordan 3, such a cool silhouette, probably one of my top 3 favorite Jordans. And then anytime a Jordan has that Chicago Bulls colorway, the red, white, and black, it's always going to be a hit. This is just a really cool looking shoe, especially if you're a fan of the Jordan 3 or the red colorway. There's still a few sizes left. Obviously, the larger sizes have sold out, but the largest they have available here on the Hibbett side is that women's 7 or men's 5.5, and then it goes all the way down to men's 3.5, women's 5. So if those are your sizes and you've been looking for a Jordan 3 or Jordan Retro in general, I wouldn't hesitate to go check this shoe out and maybe get it before it sells out. It's still at $200, the same retail price. So a great shoe to buy, and a really cool colorway in my opinion. We're gonna move on next to another Jordan Retro that you can find the same website, the Hibbett Sports website. This is the Jordan 7 Retro SE Hare 2.0 colorway. I think this was released in the Easter spring time drops. As you can see, a really cool kind of out there, crazy looking shoe. If you zoom in, you can see how it kind of has that fur, like rabbit hair fur on the upper. Got that pink leather as well. A really crazy looking shoe in my opinion, but obviously one that is not for everybody. But if you're into it, I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up. One thing cool about this shoe is it got this custom box. It's got that carrot on the top of the box. I just think that's really cool. I always like customized boxes. So actually, this shoe dropped at retail for $250, but it's now all the way down to $162. So if you're into this shoe and you're looking for a Jordan 7, I wouldn't hesitate. It's a great price for any Jordan Retro. They actually have quite a few sizes left in the men's. They have 9.5, 10.5, 11, and 11.5. So obviously a few sizes available. I wouldn't hesitate to go pick the shoe up if it's something you're looking for. We're going to move on to another Jordan 3 Retro now. This one, I think the actual name of the colorway is like Animal Instinct. You guys can probably find these at a lot of the Nike outlet stores that they're still sitting out there. But if you're not shopping in person right now, you can still find it at the Foot Locker website. It's still at the $250 retail price. A cool shoe, a cool looking shoe. I like the Jordan 3. Not my all-time favorite colorway, but I think it's a pretty cool idea. I really like the yellow and the green. A lot of different colors going on, but it's still a cool shoe regardless. The only size they have available here on the Foot Locker website is size 8. So if that's your size, I would definitely take a look and see if it's something you would want to pick up before it sells out. We're going to move on to another Jordan Retro, also on the Foot Locker website. This is a shoe that dropped not too long ago, dropped in the beginning of December, a couple weeks back, or maybe last week actually. This is the Jordan Retro 8. This is a women's shoe. You can see the colorway. It's listed as white, hyper blue, and neutral gray, but I think the actual name of the shoe is like white burgundy maybe. You can see that burgundy color there on the midsole, on the strap, even right there too. The bottom, the outsole has that burgundy too. That's probably my favorite part about the shoe. I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan 8s in general, but I think this colorway is cool. They have a few sizes left, the 7.5 and 8. This is a women's shoe, so those would be more like a size 6 and a 6.5 in the men's. Just keep that in mind, but it's still sitting on the Foot Locker website for the same retail price that it dropped for 190, the same as it was on Sneakers app and other sites the drop day. We're gonna move on to the last one now, another women's shoe, but this is the Jordan 1 Retro. It's a mid-cut shoe. It's the SE Premium. I don't know exactly what the real name of the colorway is, but you can see it's the black, university red, hyper royal, white, a whole bunch of different colors in this shoe. I actually really like the colorway. I think it's really cool. I really like this black patent leather and how it kind of contrasts with the other colors. My other favorite thing is probably this swoosh. I really like that uh, black stitching over the white. Almost look like it's drawn on with a pencil or something. It's just a really cool looking shoe in my opinion. They still have some of the bigger sizes. This is a women's shoe. They have 11.5 and a 12, so more like a 10 and a 10.5 in men's. But if it's a shoe you've been looking for, or just the Jordan 1 in general, it's only 125, a great price for any Jordan Retro, so I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up before it sells out. So that was all the ones I had for this video. We'll end it right there. If you guys have any other ideas of videos you want to see me make about sneakers or finding pairs online that are still available, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to make a video. Thanks.